Business owners, today I'm going to teach you our fast and simple method to make your first $100,000 on YouTube, and you're going to want to pay very close attention because I'm going to be dropping some bombs the size of Nagasaki and you're not going to want to miss this. And FYI, I said stink bombs. I didn't actually swear. I just it out to get your attention. Did it work? By the way, my name is Scott Simpson. This is the Graffiti Media channel. We're a $1 million business filming all of our content on cell phones so we can show you how easy YouTube content creation can be for your business. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. So I was talking to one of my clients the other day. They actually make over $250,000 a month with their YouTube channel. Last month, they had 2.3 million views. So if you break that down into RPM, which I'm gonna explain in a minute, that's over $108 per 1,000 views. That's massive. Most creators on YouTube make anywhere between $1 and $5 per 1,000 views. So if you're wondering why this channel makes so much higher revenue than all of these other creators, I think you're really gonna like this video.
This is gonna be good.
The average creator who is a partner of the YouTube Partner Program, meaning they are allowed to run ads on their YouTube videos and earn a cut, they're paid based off of what's called RPM, or revenue per mil. Basically what that means is that for every 1,000 views, this channel makes X amount of dollars. For example, this channel, the channel of Blurry, makes about $4.39 for every 1,000 views. So if you're wondering if RPM is standard across all YouTube channels,
it's not.
The amount actually is affected by a number of variables that most people don't think about. So the first variable is channel category. If your channel is targeting people that have a higher net worth, then naturally the ads that are going to be played to those people are going to have a higher value attached to them as well, meaning that you can make more money on ads that are run on channels that target people that have a higher net worth. Let me tell you what some of those channels are. Number one, medical. Anything that is medical related, whether that's dental, orthodontics, or just straight medicine, those channels are going to target people that have a higher net worth. And so ads that are run there, I've seen anywhere between $20 and $40 RPMs. For every 1,000 views, you can make between $20 and $40 just by running ads on that content.
Where do I sign up?
The next category is personal finance. Anything that talks about personal investments, crypto, gold and silver, I've seen those channels get anywhere between $30 and $50 RPMs. And the last category that I want to talk about is SaaS content, software as a service. I didn't say something naughty there, I promise you. SaaS related channels I've seen get as high as $60 RPMs.
Wow.
So if you're wanting to start a new channel from scratch, it might be helpful to start with one of those categories. The next variable that affects your RPM is so simple that I think most people forget about it. It's how many ad breaks you allow on any given video. Now, I'm gonna give you my recommendation here in just a second, but before I do that, there's something you should know about YouTube ads. Without getting too deep on what all of the ad formats mean, just know that there are five different ad types, and there are three different placements. If you have a video that is over 8 minutes long, you unlock the ability to have what are called mid-roll ad placement, meaning that you can place ad breaks within those 8 minutes so people will stop, watch an ad, come back to your content.
At just $39.95, Sweatin' to the Oldies is the hottest selling workout tape in America.
Increasing your RPM because people are watching more ads in any one given piece of content. The common understanding is that the more ads you place, the more revenue you make. That naturally makes sense, right? But there are some exceptions to that.
I'm listening.
Now, for those of you who are thinking that you want to build your content strategy around short form content, you need to pay attention to this. So there are a lot of reasons why I'm personally not a fan of shorts, primarily because shorts are YouTube's answer to TikToks, which came out and dominated the entire video industry. And I feel like YouTube is trying to be the nerdy kid in the class who's trying to fit in with all of the cool kids, and it's just not working out for him right now. The shorts UI is all over the place. They haven't figured out a way to integrate shorts with longs right now, and everything feels very clunky when it comes to shorts. But with that said, I'm gonna get into that in a completely different video. I'm not gonna hear any more rants from this guy in this video about shorts.
That was my sarcastic voice.
For the sake of this video, the primary reason that shorts suck is because they don't bring in very much money, if any money at all, and they also don't help convert your audience to a paying customer. Now that I've crushed your hopes and dreams of creating a shorts YouTube channel, let's actually get into some tactical stuff So that way you can grow your RPM to over $108 per 1,000 views and really make your millions.
Now we're talking.
It's all about using a tactic I like to call independent underwriting.
What does that mean, you ask?
It means that rather than letting YouTube control your RPM, you take control of your RPM by selling products and services on your channel. And I know some of you guys are going to be like,
Yes, Scott, we already know that, genius.
but if you're not making $108 RPM, then you're going to want to pay attention to this next part because I think you're really going to like it. First of all, let me show you the numbers. If you have a $1,000 product and you sell one product for every 10,000 views, then you have $100 RPM. If you have a $10,000 product and you sell one $10,000 product for every 100,000 views, then you have a $100 RPM. The math is very simple. If the average creator only makes between $1 and $5 RPM, you can completely destroy him with what I'm about to tell you. So if you're in the destroying mood, or if you just want to increase your bottom line, let me show you how to create content that will get you
over $100 RPMs.
Dear Lord.
There are three things that you need to remember. Number one, revenue is greater than fame. That is a mantra here at Graffiti Media. It means that we focus on the bottom line. We're not focused on getting you millions and millions of subscribers. Now, that naturally comes as a consequence of putting out the right content, but our primary focus is on helping you get more revenue. You don't need to have a massive audience to make $100,000 on YouTube. You need to have the right audience, which brings me to point number two. Point number two is that a very specific niche will make you rich. There's a rhyme between niche and rich. Think about it this way. You have a general practitioner, a doctor, who goes to school for all intents and purposes to help heal people. They become a general practitioner, meaning that they're technically the jack of all trades. They have become proficient at all of the different things that they need to be as a general practitioner. General practitioners make between $300,000 and $500,000 a year. A brain surgeon, on the other hand, makes over $1 million. What's the difference? One is specialized. If you can specialize in your category and become the category king, then you will earn more than anybody else who is not the master of that one thing. You're the master. Don't let anybody tell you differently.
I'm the best.
And number three, do not sell. I know it's counterintuitive. Everybody wants people to come to their website, and so they think that they need to entice them to come to their website. All you need to do is give value. If you give enough value, like I said in the previous video, the law of reciprocation is going to come back to you tenfold.
I think you're onto something.
Okay, let me get serious here for just a second. If you want to make $100,000 on your YouTube channel, then nothing that I have said up to this point will even matter at all unless you pay attention to what I'm about to tell you right now. For most businesses, making $100,000 is just a matter of doing backwards math. If you have a $100 product, you need to sell 1,000 of those products in order to make your 100,000. But that's a lot. What if you want to make money faster and easier? This is where offer magnification comes in. What is offer magnification? Think of it like this. Most businesses think that they need to have the best price in order to stay competitive. And so it's naturally a race to the bottom. And the thing is there's always a competitor that will be willing to price themselves out of business just so that way they can win at the low price game. So you need to reverse your thinking.
How do I do that?
The best way to create long-term success and make hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars in a business is to create an offer that has the best value. Don't focus on price, focus on value. If you focus on value, price goes out the window. Taking your offer and adding to it, magnifying your offer. And I'll be creating a video that talks about how to craft a perfect YouTube offer. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring-a-ling-ling the bell so that way you can be notified when that video comes out. But in the meantime, check out this video right here if you want to learn how to sell more effectively on YouTube.
Absolutely, I'll do that right now.
Now, if you're interested in having us create a YouTube content strategy for you or just managing your channel, make sure that you click the link down in the description below and schedule a call. We'd love to hear. If not, if you're not quite there, totally fine. We still want to hear from you on the channel, so make sure to leave us a comment, make sure to subscribe, ring the bell so you get updates on future content, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.